Nah, it's just getting worse day by day. More conflicting. What is going on with this case? Look at this. Somebody gave this to me, right? I want you guys to look at this. One of those men was my uncle. They didn't freeze to death outside. They were laced with fentanyl. I'm David's mom, and that's what I'm hearing too. And if I find out that he did this, I will make sure that he goes to jail for it. Family members battling with the suspects battling with other suspects, lawyers battling with lawyers. Everybody in this whole case, everybody is bumping heads with everybody. All because of these 3 poor victims found dead here. Now, I'm reading this, and it's like the only people that would know more in this case would be the family. The family. Or most importantly would be the suspects in this case. But who's going to tell us? This man's mixing up his story. Much conflicting answers. We're going to jump into the videos in just a few seconds. Don't go anywhere. And now, Willis conflicting with his own lawyer? Lawyers taking heat from it now? What is going on? Somebody better tell me something. We're going to get this. We gotta understand this today. We got to understand what the hell is going on today. What's going on, guys? My name is Nove. Welcome to Chronicle, where we talk about true crime, breaking news, and trending stories. Hit that like and share button on Facebook. Hit the follow if you're new. Over at YouTube, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And share it to any of your social medias from YouTube to anywhere else. I would appreciate that very much. Here on Chronicle, we're different. We get the facts. We get straight to the stories. We take calls. We cross-reference data, and we make sure that we get the facts, and we check it for you live here on this podcast. We don't play around here. I got multiple videos and articles to read to you. I don't want to waste any more time and talk your ears off. I do apologize. We're going to start off from yesterday to literally a video uploaded 1 hour ago, or I think 57 minutes ago, from right now. Here on Chronicle, this is where you get the best. We get all of our information from every source from all social medias. We get involved. Enough with the talking. Let's get active. Let's go.
I'm dead outside of a friend's home after they'd all gone over to watch a Kansas City Chiefs game with him.
The 3 buddies came to this house in Kansas City on January 7th after watching the big game against the Los Angeles Chargers. 2 days later, their bodies were discovered right here in the backyard. A friend of one of the victims expressed outrage on Facebook. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on his door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence. And still nothing from him. Nothing is adding up.
Okay. I started off the podcast with this video. I want you to remember what he just said, right? That nothing is adding up. Now watch this. All right. Now I want you to remember that small part of that video. Remember that. That's going to be important for later, because now we're going to jump in to this new developing story. We got another, you guys want to hear an interview with the lawyer again? Really? Because we're going to do that. When's the new name for Chronicle? Yes, Chronicle's going to be gone. It's going to be another new name. I will announce it very shortly. Let's watch. Hit that share button.
Chiefs fans, and I only mention that because of the rest of the story, were found frozen to death in their own friend's backyard.
And the friend claims he had no idea they were there for 2 days.
2 days, Karen.
Karen has more details on this one.
Really unusual case. They all came over for a big party for a game. You know, it's just the 5 friends coming over to watch the game together. So now the Kansas City police are awaiting the results of autopsies and toxicology from the medical examiner to determine the cause of death and how to proceed with the investigation. So the 3 men, all in their mid to late 30s, healthy guys there, go over to their buddy's house, whose name is Jordan Willis, and they watch the game, Chiefs-Chargers, on January.
You're watching a new video, guys. All these videos and information is brand new today. Hit that like and share button for me, guys. I would appreciate that very much. Corey Lynn says 200 stars. Thank you for all you do. I love the excitement you get. You're so welcome, Corey Lynn. Thank you.
January 7th. Then nobody sees them, and all of the families get really, really worried, and they go over and they knock on the door, and no one answers. Finally, one of the fiancés goes over, breaks into the house, finds a body on the back porch, calls police. They find the other 2 men frozen in the backyard. So then the homeowner tells police he saw his friends leave through the front door that night. He went to bed. He sleeps with headphones on and a loud fan. Didn't hear anything. Didn't hear anybody knocking on his door. Said he stayed inside all day Monday and worked from home on Tuesday. And he was used to his friends leaving cars at his place, so he didn't think anything of it. Didn't see the text from the worried family members. But the men's families and a 5th friend who was also there that night are not buying that account.
I'm furious. Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story.
Now, did you hear that and listen to that, right? That person is the same person that wrote this. You see where I'm getting at now? You see where I'm getting at, right? Oh, we're not done. We're not done. I got a whole bunch of other stuff to show you. We're not done.
Furious. Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story.
Nobody believes it.
They think they got drugs and were drug out the back door and put in the backyard. I want to know exactly what happened.
It's just a cover-up. Something's wrong with the picture.
These are his buddies. Had he seen those guys out there, he would have gotten them help immediately.
So the families accuse the homeowner, Willis, and his attorney of changing their story about, you know, did they see them and showed him out the door? Did he just go up to bed? So Willis has since moved out of the house. And again, we're still awaiting those reports on the toxicology because people want to see if drugs were involved in any case and what happened. But it's a very
bizarre.
Correct.
Toxicology will be so important. Okay.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Just a matter of days, everyone.
Okay. That sometimes takes weeks. All right, Karen, thank you. 7:30.
It does. It does. Just a matter of, I'm telling you. Medical examiner report, the autopsy. But the toxicology does take weeks. Yes, correct. I believe it does because they got to test for multiple stuff. We got more videos, guys. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. That friend that left must know something. Alex Lee? I doubt I'll get an exclusive interview with him. I doubt it. That man will not talk. That man will not talk. Alex Lee, if that's his name, he's not gonna talk to me. I'm not saying that I'm intimidated, but I'm gonna ask brutal questions that we need to know why. We need to know why. Did you see the national news? No. You can tell me or DM it to me. All right, guys, new videos. Let's go.
Were found dead outside of a Kansas City home following a Chiefs viewing party. An attorney involved is now changing his story once again. This has been a back and forth here. The tenant's lawyer saying another friend, a 5th person, was still there after his client had gone to sleep. But the other friend telling our News Nation affiliate in an exclusive interview that he wasn't the last person to see the 3 men alive. And when he left, the tenant, Jordan Willis, was still awake.
See that? It's like somebody's shifting blame here. Somebody's shifting blame. Willis is like, well, no, I wasn't the last one. You was the last one. And Alex is like, no, Papa, I left. You was the last one awake. This is what I'm saying. This is what I was trying to tell you. The battle, it's the battle. And it's here. It's happening. It's that battle. Alex is saying this. Willis is saying this. Lawyers are bumping heads. Lawyer bumping head with his client. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Look, listen.
Nation after his client had gone to sleep.
Yep.
But the other friend telling our News Nation affiliate in an exclusive interview that he wasn't the last person to see the three men alive. And when he left, the tenant, Jordan Willis, was still awake.
It's like somebody's they're just pushing blames on each other. Personally, if I was in this case, I would rather work together. If I'm drunk, high, whatever you guys did, try your best to talk together and think. I mean, 3 people dead. I can understand why you're saying these things.
Correspondent Elizabeth Pran has been following this one, all the details. Elizabeth, what are we supposed to make of all these changing stories? What's to believe?
I know, Marquis, there is a lot. Like you said, our affiliate Fox 4 has been on this story. As you mentioned, it's been 2 weeks, multiple storylines, and now we're getting it from 2 attorneys. So that 5th man is represented by an attorney named Andrew Talsh, and he is speaking to our affiliate.
Oh, I want to see that. Hold on. That's Alex's lawyer. Chat, that's Alex's lawyer, right? That's Alex Lee's lawyer, right?
So that 5th man is represented by an attorney named Andrew Talsh, and he is...
Andrew Talsh. Attorney Andrew Talsh. I want to get him. I want to get him here. I want to see. Andrew Talsh, Washington, Seattle. Andrew J. Talsh? Is that him? I think I got him. Chat. Alex has a high-profile attorney. I'm looking at it right now. Andrew J. Talsh. Is this him? Hey, you got a website. Wait, is this him? Did I find him? I don't know. Hold on. Where are you? Nonprofit Andrew Talsh. Andrew Talsh blog. I want to see this guy. This is the lawyer that was saying, hey, Willis, no, it's conflicting. You're wrong. Oh my gosh, Chad, if I can get that.
Is speaking to our affiliate, and he says his client arrived at 7 p.m. and left at midnight that night, and that all of the men were watching Jeopardy at the time. So the 3 men, including Jordan Willis, who was renting the home, the 3 men are Ricky Johnson, Clayton McGeene, and David Harrington. So what we're also learning is that their families were sending desperate texts on that Monday afterwards, the days following, to both men. This, again, is inconsistent because Willis is...
Wait, hold on. You guys heard that? I'm going to go back again one more time. Hold on.
So what we're also learning is that their families were sending desperate texts on that Monday afterwards, the days following, to both men. This, again, is inconsistent because Willis's attorney, his name is John Paserno, told us that there was only communication via Facebook. So we've gotten multiple storylines from John Paserno, including one that he gave our own Ashley Banfield, essentially telling Banfield that the men walked out, that he saw them walk.
Okay, let's read this real quick because I think what she's saying here is very important information. Prior to being contacted by police, he did not receive any phone calls or text messages from friends and family members of the deceased. 2 people came to his house. However, he did not hear them as he sleeps with earbuds and a loud fan. This is his statement. I am going to get a copy of this actually right now. Hold on. One of those people, the wife of one of the deceased, tried to reach him via Facebook Messenger. Unfortunately, he did not see the message until after the phone. Ooh, but that's not what the 5th person is saying. You see, he said that he didn't receive anything, but then the 5th person contacted him. Ooh. Somebody's lying. Did I see the interview with Kumo? I did. I actually got 2 of the interviews. I got the 10-minute one and I got the 6-minute one. Come on, guys. I'm on top of this. I got y'all. This is why you guys tune into Chronicle. I don't play. I got it. We're going to get involved. Congratulations for the 11K. I know. We hit another 1,000. Crazy. I know. I don't know what I'm doing right. There we go. You know what we can do? How about this? He did not receive any. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a minute. I can get it. Let's do this. Got me a fake copy. Let's go.
And Ashley Banfield, essentially, this again is inconsistent because Willis is...
You see this? Fifth friend text tenant with no response. Doesn't that sound familiar to you guys? You see, the families of all the victims that sadly passed away, may they rest in peace. They contacted Jordan Willis. No response. You see, it doesn't say here that the fifth friend texts him via Facebook. The fifth friend sent him a text message. He didn't respond either. That sounds familiar, right? Sounds just like exactly what he did to the fiance and the rest of the family on Facebook. This is why I believe the family when they say he read our messages. You see, it's always our word against theirs, etc., etc. Who do we believe? I don't know. But what it sounds like is I would favor it more with the family if they told me that he read their messages because he texted them directly. How can you miss a direct text? I can understand Facebook because it goes to your message receive or request. That didn't get, no, he texted them directly. He texts his phone. That's a difference, guys. See, when you get a text from message request or etc., it doesn't pop up sometimes as notification. It doesn't. A text message pops up right in front of your screen. Got him. You ignored these families. You did. Just like you ignored this fifth person. This is what I'm saying, that something is not right, Willis. This is why I'm saying you're acting a little funny with your lawyer. This is why I keep saying that everything that he has done is all red flags. Not answering the door from the family, ignoring the bangs, the breaking of the glass, not seeing the bodies, not seeing the cars, going to bed for 2 days, crashing on the couch, earbuds, loud fan for 2 days. Answering the door with a wine glass? Saying that you don't remember, saying that your friends, saying that they froze to death. Why would you say they froze to death? A person that didn't do anything would have never said it. They would have said they don't know what happened. If you didn't do anything, Willis, which I don't know, you damn sure ain't making yourself a good case. And let me be clear with something with you, Willis. You are not making your case any better over all your statements and what you're doing and contradictions in what you say. But you know what else? You know what else is not helping your case? This artard right here. This guy right here is not helping your case whatsoever.
Desperate text on that Monday afterwards, the days following, to both men. This again is inconsistent because Willis's attorney, his name is John Paserno, told us that there was only communication via Facebook. So we've gotten multiple storylines from John Paserno, including one that he gave our own Aunt Ashley Banfield, essentially telling Banfield that the men walked out, that he saw them walk out. But he told local media this.
As people do, they get tired. They're people who are very close to you, and then you feel comfortable going to bed and allowing them to leave whenever they want to leave.
What police do tell us is that there were no signs of foul play at the scene and that Willis is cooperating with attorneys. But now, Marquis, we are just simply waiting on the toxicology and the medical examiner report.
Yeah, obviously none of us know what to make of this. There's still a lot to figure out, but you would think the attorney might stop talking until there was one story that he had it boiled down to. We'll see what the next one has in store. Elizabeth Pran, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to...
Last time I checked, I don't just go to bed and my friends go in and out of my house. I mean, where I live in New York, we don't do that. We do, like, if I, like my very best friend since childhood, I would like go to sleep and he'll be here, but then he'll be like, yo, bro, I'm going to leave. I'm going to head out. I'm like, all right, bro, have a good night. My bad, I fell asleep. He'll be like, no, you good, my dude. You good. That's it. But I don't fall asleep and he enters my house back and forth with a groups of people. It just it's not like that. It's not formal. It's not, no. People saying on Facebook, I'll ask for a refund. Facebook is crazy. Facebook, do me a big favor. Hit that like at Facebook. We have only 46 shares, but we have over 400 people watching over at Facebook. All we need is 60 shares, 60 more Facebook. My lovely people over at Facebook. But we do have 100 likes. Can we get 100 more? Let's reach a personal goal. Let's all work together. If you just tuned in, hit that follow button. I would appreciate that. Over at YouTube, we went from 100 to 600 people over at YouTube. Hello, YouTube. What's going on? We had close to 700 now. We got only 151 likes. Let's hit that like button for me, guys. I would appreciate that so much. All right, you guys ready for the Kumo interview? This interview is supposed to be like really good, and this is the new one. This is the one that just happened today. And look who it is. It's with the amazing Artard story switcher, Willis. Excuse me. Persona, not Willis. I mean, Willis, Persona, same difference. They're the same thing. They both switch their stories. Corey Lynn with the 100 stars says he left the house to go get the U-Haul. So how did he not see the cars? The U-Haul was after the whole incident. This interview is stupid. Why? Wait, why? You saw this? Wait, is it bad? There you are. I was watching reruns. Lyron, no, this is live. We're live here on Chronicle right now. We're watching new videos right now. Get involved.
If all of that is true, there is still a question. This has to be about drugs. Or booze, drugs, whatever it is. Because if they're not shot and they're not stabbed and they're all dead, it just strains common sense to believe they could have wound up in this predicament if it wasn't done to them without drugs. It is the elephant in the room. What is the position of your client?
As I told you last night, Chris, I'm not in a position to comment on that at this time for a variety of reasons.
Well, why on that question? I don't understand that. Why? Look at the question he asked him.
Common sense to believe they could have wound up in this predicament if it wasn't done to them without drugs. It is the elephant in the room. What is the position of your client?
As I told you last night, Chris, I'm not in a position to comment on that at this time for a variety of reasons, not just on behalf of Jordan. And when and if the toxicology report comes out and when we get it, I'd certainly be happy to comment on it at that time. I'm not going to speculate about the activity and the behavior of other people who were not in the presence of my client at some point in time that evening or early morning hours.
And look, we both understand the dilemma. Okay, if the tox comes out and they had whatever it is in it that makes this a more understandable situation, he's now going to be chasing his responsibility as opposed to being in front of it and owning what happened that night. And one of those is a much more satisfying thing in terms of credibility. You're aware that that is the dilemma here.
No, I don't see it that way. And, he has an attorney and I'm representing his best interest, and he did nothing wrong. And that's what we're saying. That's what we're maintaining. And that's what we're going to say, no matter what comes back in that autopsy report.
Right. Well, something's going to come back.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Listen to what he said.
And that's what we're saying. That's what we're maintaining. And that's what we're going to say, no matter what comes back in that autopsy report.
No matter what comes back in an autopsy report. So in an autopsy report, if something shows that someone did something, they don't all just commit suicide like what is that? Colt, Tom Jones, was that it? Jim Jones? They didn't do that. So if it clearly shows signs that someone did this, it doesn't matter what he's saying. It doesn't matter. Willis is just innocent always. Stop. Stop. You're not fooling nobody. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. This is the problem with lawyers. It's all about money. It is. It's all about money. That's all that it is ever about with them. Starry Night with the 5. Starry Night, I'm not. It's the first time you did super chat? How did the girl who broke in find the deceased man on the porch before? I think she broke in and the path from the basement, she went. Wait a minute. If she entered the basement, how did she miss Willis on the couch? If he slept on a... Wait a minute. Hold on. If she broke into the basement and then made it to the backyard, how did she miss? Ooh, I would love to talk to her. Hold on. I've got to come back to that. Starry Night, good job. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to that. You just made me find out something. How did she miss him on the couch? So you telling me how she broke into, how did she get to the back? In my mind, I'm asking, how did she not see him on the couch? I just thought of this. If she was in a basement, what direct?
Right. Well, something.
An attorney, and I'm representing his best interest, and he did nothing wrong, and that's what we're saying, that's what we're maintaining, and that's what we're going to say, no matter what comes back in that autopsy report.
Right. Well, something's going to come back, and I will give you a platform at that time, and we'll discuss it, because things just never don't make sense. Eventually, it will make sense in response.
No, so Starry Night, the deceased man was not inside. She found the deceased man on the porch outside. And then the cops found the other two. She didn't find the other two. She didn't. So Clayton's fiance discovered a body on the back porch. She didn't find all 3 bodies. She only found one. When she found the one body, she called the cops immediately, which led the cops to investigate further, and they found 2 more bodies in the backyard. That is why this case is even more messed up. I'm sorry to keep pausing this, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Let me play it fluidly. I do apologize. My apologies. I'll let it play. Sorry.
You know, he has an attorney, and I'm representing his best interest, and he did nothing wrong, and that's what we're saying, that's what we're maintaining, and that's what we're going to say, no matter what comes back in that autopsy report.
Right. Well, something's going to come back, and I will give you a platform at that time, and we'll discuss it, because things just never don't make sense. Eventually, it will make sense, and responsibility will lie where it does, and we'll take it to its logical conclusion. John Paserno, thank you very much for being with us
Chris,
again. Yes,
I would like to address those the phone calls and the text messages if I could, since the reporter left that hanging out there.
Go ahead, because the initial suggestion was he only got a Facebook message and nobody was really trying to get him. Malik says that's not true, because the 5th friend says that he was getting messages and he was trying to find him and he wasn't getting his messages answered either. So what is it?
So I have sent your staff the records, his phone records, which I acquired this afternoon, and also the text message records. And during that period of time, the phone calls that came in on the early morning hour after the game on the 7th, and the early morning hours of the 8th, all the way to the 8th, and then all the way to the 9th when the police came, the only calls that came in were one from his dad, which we recognize the number, and you have the actual numbers. Mm-hmm. And then the other calls, there were 8 of them that came in from what is a dummy number. He has a Robo killer app on his phone. And so when calls come in that are unrecognized or for whatever reason, they read as this dummy number. I've dialed this dummy number myself. It's a non-existent number. You get a message saying whatever. It's a dummy number. And then the only other call that came in was a all zeros, a call that he blocked again from a robocop.
What
as far
about
as
text?
the text messages?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the text messages go, what you have, there are a series of incoming text messages. That's all we have. There are no outgoing text messages. So the corollary to that, what goes along with what makes sense to that is when you and I get a text message, typically we're going to respond. If somebody texts you and says, hey, these 3 guys are missing, and then
Whoa. Back this up. Back this up. Back this up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Hold on. Please, no. Oh, no. Back this up. Hold on. Robo messages? Robo texts? Robo? What the hell is Robo? Have you guys ever received Robo stuff? What the hell is Robo? Can somebody tell me what is Robo? What the hell is a Robo what? What is Robo? I have never heard in my entire life. I got scam callers. I got telemarketers. What the fuck is a Robo? He's saying he has a Robo blocker on there for unknown numbers. It's a call blocker for blocked unknown numbers. What? Mary Bellman with the 100 stars. Thank you. Patricia June with the 200 stars. Thank you so much. And Lachelle Walton with the 100 stars. Thank you guys so much. I don't understand this. Hold on. Can I back up just a little bit, guys? I want to understand this.
when calls come in that are unrecognized or for whatever reason, they read as this dummy number. I've dialed.
They're unrecognized. They read as this dummy number.
This dummy number myself. It's a non-existent number. You get a message saying whatever. It's a dummy number.
Why the fuck would you get 8 of those at the same time? Hold on. This is ridiculous. Hold on. This is. Hold on. This is. She broke in the house first and then saw the body. Starry. She broke in the basement from the back of the house, correct? I don't know. I believe it's the side. I'm going to be honest there. I think it's the side. But again, I'm not too sure. All I know is that she broke into the house, then she found the body. That's all I know. Hold on. This doesn't make sense.
And then the only other call that came in was all zeros, a call that he blocked again from a robocop.
What
as far
about
as
text?
the text messages?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the text messages go, what you have, there are a series of incoming text messages. That's all we have. There are no outgoing text messages. So the corollary.
A series of, wait, what? A what?
There are a series of incoming text messages. That's all we have. There are no outgoing text messages.
So who's the it? Are you gonna tell us the incoming text messages? You're just generalizing. You want to tell us, like you said. Well, then tell us who.
So the corollary to that, what goes along with what makes sense to that, is when you and I get a text message, typically we're going to respond. If somebody texts you and says, "Hey, these 3 guys are missing," and they're your friend, you're going to respond.
But he didn't respond. You're not getting to the point.
Alex had said that if someone had said to him, the text message came in, why don't you respond? You would respond to your friend, right? That's what you would do.
Maybe.
The reporter wanted to twist my words when I said he didn't receive any messages. And technically I'm right. His phone received the messages. If you don't look at it, you did not receive the messages. I guess I should have said he didn't read the messages. And yes, as far as the text message from his friend, he did not tell me about that. And when I was informed of that, I asked him about that. And then he told me that's right. So there's 2 text messages, or excuse me, a Facebook.
What did he say? That's right. What did he get the message from Alex or not?
Message and a text message. And neither one he got before the police arrived at his home.
All right.
But the phone records that you have are consistent with him. If you look at them, the calls were early in the morning.
Yeah,
and
we
then
have
his
them.
dad called at noon and he picked up. He didn't pick up any in the morning. He didn't pick up any in the evening when he would have been sleeping. There were no other phone calls. And the text messages, The same way, there's no outgoing text messages those 2 days.
Right.
Which, as you know, who can stay off their phone for 2 days straight unless you're principally sleeping it out of it and you don't have your phone around you? So everything is consistent with what he's saying.
Hey, thank you for.
No. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. Everything he's saying is like he's dancing around. This is bullshit. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is bullshit. This is so bullshit. Guys, with your permission, can I rewind it from when he started talking about the text messages? I just want to better understand this. Or you guys want to move on? It's better if, you watch a movie the first time and then the second time you understand it more. I just want to rewind that part. Is that okay? Can I please do that? I know you guys want to move on. I had the 10-minute interview. I just want to understand this because it sounds like, wait a minute. Now, there is a part that I do understand. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be biased here. I do understand one part. Was when he said, the Facebook one. I do understand it because sometimes when I get messages, they don't pop up. Everyone he's saying is bullshit. Can I please? A bunch of bull jive. Zeke said over YouTube is crazy. I think the guy, Lisa said, I think this guy needs his own lawyer. Okay. Can I replay it? Just a small part, guys? Go for it. Rewind it. Yes? Okay. I love Chris. I love this guy. Okay. Let's understand this. You guys ready? Let's all listen, okay? Let's all listen to this. This is fucking bullshit. Let's listen to this. Guys, hit that share button. Facebook, we need 30 more shares. 30 more shares. Danny D with the 145 stars. Thank you so much. Rebecca with the 200 stars. She says, love your dedication to this story and getting down to the truth, Robin. Thank you. Rebecca, you're amazing. Lachelle with the 100 stars again. She says, why did she break in and not look around? And no matter where he was asleep, not awake, but outside, found the body. Lachelle, I don't really know the context of what she did inside. I just know that she broke into the basement and found him out in an outside porch. We can revisit that if you like. I can revisit that, okay?
Also the text message records.
I told you it was all bullshit. Heather, yeah.
And during
that he was getting messages and he was trying to find
all right,
them.
let's listen up, guys.
Messages answered either. So what is it?
So I have sent your staff the records, his phone records, which I acquired this afternoon, and also the text message records. And during that period of time, the phone calls that came in on the early morning hour after the game on the 7th and the early morning hours of the 8th, all the way to the 8th, and then all the way to the 9th when the police came, the only calls that came in were one from his dad, which we recognize the number, and you have the actual number.
The only calls he got in was one from his dad. Okay.
And then the other calls, there were 8 of them that came in from what is a dummy number. He has a Robo killer app on his phone. And
so I am not surprised at this. You know why? Because why would David and anybody else have his number? He was just the other friend. You understand? Why would his close friend's mother have Willis's number? I'm not surprised at that. People calling his phone, no, I'm good on that. As for the Facebook, I want to know if that's true. I do believe the family. I do. That's what we need to pay attention to. He's ignoring everybody, his own father, but why? For 2 days? He said for 2 days because he was asleep. Stop it. A grown, even elderly people don't even miss one phone call or a text for 2 days.
And so when calls come in that are unrecognized or for whatever reason, they read as this dummy number. I've dialed this dummy number myself. It's a non-existent number. You get a message saying whatever. It's a dummy number. And then the only other call that came in was all zeros, a call that he blocked again from a RoboCop.
What about that?
You see what I'm saying? A RoboCop. What the? Is that Elizabeth Cologne? Starry Night. Is that Elizabeth right here? Is this the Elizabeth that I was talking about? I'm gonna pin her. Is that the right one?
Text message?
Yeah.
RoboTech. Yeah. As far as the text messages go, what you have, there are a series of incoming text messages. That's all we have. There are no outgoing text messages.
Okay, who are these text messages? I want to know if it's Alex. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not being specific here. Let me know if I missed this.
So the corollary to that, what goes along with what makes sense to that is when you and I get a text message, typically we're going to respond. If somebody texts you and says, hey, these 3 guys are missing, and they're your friend, you're going to respond. If Alex had said, if someone had said to him, the text message came in, why don't you respond? You would respond to your friend, right? That's what you would do.
Maybe.
The reporter wanted to twist my words when I said he didn't receive any messages. And technically I'm right. His phone received the messages. If you don't look at it, you did not receive the messages.
Bull fucking shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. This lawyer is bull fucking shit. He's trying to say that if you text my phone and I don't read it, oh, look, I didn't receive it. What the hell was that? In no context, I have never heard in my entire life living on this planet, someone's gonna tell me, I text you, did you receive it? Oh, I'm not gonna say, I didn't receive it because I didn't look at it. I'm gonna say, oh, I don't know. I didn't look at my phone. I don't know. Because I didn't read it, I didn't receive it. This man is a scientist. You think he's gonna have his phone off, his messages off, or no, do not disturb? Stop it. Who are we bullshit? You're not gonna sit here and bullshit me. No. No. The whole entire 2 days, he didn't read not one text message? Am I listening to... Let me rewind it. I know I'm not fucking going crazy.
If Alex had said, if someone had said to him, the text message came in, why don't you respond? You would respond to your friend, right? That's what you would do.
Maybe.
The reporter wanted to twist my words when I said he didn't receive any messages. And technically I'm right. His phone received the messages.
Stop it! Stop it! Technically I'm right. You're not right. You're not right. Your phone received it. You know what are you fucking trying to tell? The reporter would have said he read the message or didn't read it. The reporter said you received it. You're a fucking joke. You're a joke. You're a fucking joke. You're such a tool. You're a joke. You're such a joke. You're such a joke. Technically, I'm right because he didn't read it. You know, that's not what the reporter said. Received as in the phone. This is an extension, a part of you. You paid the bill, right? You read it all the time. Why these 2 days you didn't read it? Listen to this shit. Listen to this fuck shit.
And technically I'm right. His phone received the messages. If you don't look at it, you did not receive the messages.
I can't listen to this.
I guess I should have said he didn't read the messages. And yes.
You're a lawyer. You know what? Stop it. It's confirmation bias. You're trying to sound correct. You're not.
As far as the text message from his friend, he did not tell me about that. And when I was informed of that, I asked him about that. And then he told me that's right. So there's 2 texts.
You see? He's not answering. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. When I asked him about that, he said, that's right. What? That's right. What? Did he receive the message from Alex? Yes or no? He's not answering the question. He's dancing around. He's not answering the question. Oh my God, Michelle with the 100 stars says, I think the lawyer is high on drugs. Yo, listen to what he said.
He said he didn't read the messages. And yes, as far as the text message from his friend, he did not tell me about that. And when I was informed of that, I asked him about that.
You asked him and what?
And then he told me that's right. So
this is one of those fucking situations again. Don't make the reporter saying, oh, that's right, so that means that he did receive it. Please, don't go on the next fucking show and be like, oh, well, you got that wrong too. You missed well with her. Keep listening. I'm dissecting each part. We need to dissect each part. We already listened to this already. We already did this already. This is the second time listening to this. I'm dissecting each part to get and extract any information I can to cross-reference his prior initial statements.
So there's 2 text messages, or excuse me, a Facebook message and a text message.
A Facebook message and a text message. So the family did message you. Yo, oh my God.
And neither one he got before the police arrived at his home.
All right.
But the phone records that you have are
neither before the police arrived at his home. I need to see timestamps. Nancy Grace would tear him apart. I'm already tearing him apart. I don't need Nancy Grace. I'm tearing him apart. Hold on.
Or excuse me, a Facebook message and a text message.
Okay.
And neither one he got before the police arrived at his home.
Neither one he got before the police arrived to his home. So wait, you got text messages after the police arrived at his home? But you said you got numerous text messages. He got 2 text messages. This is weird. Hold on. But you are still able to leave a voice message on this phone if he has a Robo app. Really? Oh, wait a minute. After the police, why would you need to if the police will contact the family? Why would they call?
All right. But the phone records that you have are consistent with him. If you look at them, the calls were early in the morning.
Yeah,
and
we
then
have
his
them.
dad called at noon and he picked up. He didn't pick up any in the morning. He didn't pick up any in the evening when he would have been sleeping. There were no other phone calls. And the text messages, the same way. There's no outgoing text.
Wait. Listen to what he said. Wait.
Consistent with him. If you look at them, the calls were early in the morning.
Yeah,
and
we
then
have
his
them.
dad called at noon and he picked up. He didn't pick up any in the morning. He didn't pick up any in the evening when he would have been sleeping. There were no other phone calls. And the text messages, the same way. There's no outgoing text messages those 2 days.
Right.
Which, as you know, who can stay off their phone for 2 days straight unless you're principally sleeping it out of it?
Stop it. You intentionally didn't call. Stop it. Or text. Stop it. Jungle Life with the 5 super chat. Emergency dispatch has been deleted for like 2 hours for Platte County cover up. The emergency dispatch call. Thank you, Jungle Life, for the 5. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to look into that, Jungle Life. Thank you for telling me that. El Harley with a 2 super chat said, this lawyer lives by It Wasn't Me by Shaq. That's a good one.
And you don't have your phone around you. So everything is consistent with what he's saying.
Hey, thank you for watching.
If you're trying to post links on YouTube or Facebook, it will not work at all. It's just not going to work. You need to directly message me or send it to Discord. Are you guys ready for more of this video? We're getting. Thank you, Kenna. Anyone who's hiding something can stay off their phone. Smart guy. He's a smart guy. I can't say he is, but this is interesting. Safari is saying that this lawyer's a real joke. This lawyer got his degree from the circus because he thinks he's clowning us. Yo, YouTube is wild. YouTube, y'all need to relax. All right, let's, guys, we're not done. We are not done. Sit back, relax, put your headphones on. Facebook, 10 more shares, my beautiful Facebook people. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. I'm loving these messages you guys are sending. Guys, if you have any questions, ask them down in the chat. I will try to answer them on YouTube. Starry Night could try to answer them. She's been doing a great job modding for the channel so far. Facebook, I'm reading messages, especially from my supporters. Like Lisa just sent 500 stars. Lisa, thank you so much. The 911 call has been released. Do you have it, Nove? Tess Johnson. I don't have that. If anybody has that, send it to me. I don't want to get it from a different YouTuber. I don't. If anyone has the 911 call, please, if you have it, I want to show it right now. Juanita with the $1 super chat. Thank you, Juanita. I appreciate you. If you guys want to hear the 911 dispatch call, if you have it, or first person to get it to send it to me, I'll absolutely give you credit. Absolutely. Michelle with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, yes, because if you didn't see them leave, that's one thing. If you did see them leave, then it leads to questions of, well, where did you think they were going? Why didn't you go with them, et cetera, et cetera. And the idea that he was unaware for days and not suspicious of what's happening in the backyard, and supposedly he has a dog, but the dog was sent to his parents' house or something. Why?
Somebody said they got it. So if you guys want to listen to it, that's great. DJ said, I want a refund for my super chats, or I'm reporting you to YouTube. DJ, you can get a refund, no problem, but you got to talk to YouTube about that. Sorry about that. Everyone else is going through. Oh, DJ, if your super chat did not go through, then it didn't go through. I don't got it, DJ. I don't know why you're getting mad at me, DJ. I'm not responsible. I'm not YouTube. I'm the content of the platform. Don't get mad at me. Go message YouTube, brother. All right. Take care. Matter of fact, have a good day. Take care, DJ. All right. Hello. What's your Facebook? It is Chronicle. You can search it up. I have over 100K on Facebook. The lawyer got his degree from the circus. Let's keep listening, guys. Let's focus.
See them leave, that's one thing. If you did see them leave, then it leads to questions of, well, where did you think they were going? Why didn't you go with them, et cetera, et cetera. And the idea that he was unaware for days and not suspicious of what's happening in the backyard, and supposedly he has a dog, but the dog was sent to his parents' house or something. Why? Let's bring in the reporter who was first on the scene, looking into these details for Fox 4 KC. Reporter Malik Jackson. Malik, nice to meet you. Thank you for helping me out on this.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Chris. We appreciate it.
All right, so now first, am I off in terms of my curiosity? Like, am I getting a wrong read on this, or are we right about the open questions?
I think you're exactly right. There's a lot of open questions, and more importantly, things have been said that don't line up. And so when things don't line up, what are you going to naturally do? Ask more questions. So I think you're right on target with this one.
All right. So in terms of what you're hearing from the authorities about what their assessment is to this point, my understanding is they're still waiting on toxicology. I've been told that takes a couple of weeks, but I thought that you got like a quick mix, like 1 or 2 days afterwards, that gives them something to go on about cause of death. What are you being told about what they're looking at?
Okay, he's going to tell us what they're looking at. Somebody says something on YouTube real quick. Hold on. Nicole Holder said, 5th guy confirmed the dogs were there. Nicole, where did you hear that from? I would love to hear that information. Nicole, you mind sharing with us, where did you hear that information from? I sincerely would love to know, where did you get that? No, like for real. I want to read that article, that report. Where did Alex say that at? I would love to know. That's important. That's important. That's very important. Christina with 1,000 stars. Absolutely love you. Thank you for Christina. Thank you so much, Christina. We appreciate you over at Chronicle. Thank you. Holy chicken strips. Yes, a YouTuber. I don't want to hear. No, a YouTuber could say it. I don't want to hear it from a YouTuber or a TikToker. On Chronicle, I get it from a station source article from somebody who is part of a media facility, who got their press credentials from a media corporation. That's what I want to hear. Like, I want to hear from, like Kumo, for instance. Like, he's part of the media. I get stuff from articles and sources. I don't want to hear it from like another YouTuber or none of that. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'd rather go to the direct source so I can check that myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thorough that way.
about what their assessment is to this point. My understanding is they're still waiting on toxicology. I've been told that that takes a couple of weeks, but I thought that you got like a quick mix, like 1 or 2 days afterwards that gives them something to go on about cause of death. What are you being told about what they're looking at?
So I spoke on the phone actually with the medical examiner that is dealing with this case. And basically, when there's no obvious signs of foul play, like no gunshot wounds, no stab wounds, it takes longer because they need those toxicology reports. And they have to send them out of state. So it takes 6 to 8 weeks already. But depending on how complex the results are once they get them, it could stretch longer than that 8 weeks. So we are in this waiting period right now, and we really don't know when we're going to have these answers. And at the end of the day, Chris, and I know you understand this, there's 3 families. It's interesting. We don't know what happened. We all want to know, but there's 3 families right now that have no idea how their loved ones are gone. And the idea of having to wait maybe longer than 8 weeks, it's frustrating for them.
So what did the 5th guy have to say, who was there but not the whole time? He left. What did he have to say? And Malik, let me know what your 2 biggest open questions are, and I'll put them to the attorney for you afterwards. So what does the 5th guy say? And good on you for getting an interview with him. And what are your questions?
So the 5th guy responded basically saying, because we spoke with Jordan Willis's attorney, John Paserno, on Monday. And after when we spoke with him, he told us that Jordan went to sleep. So it was a different story that he said in the statement on Saturday that he released. It was a different story that he told Ashley Banfield hours after we sat down with him. And we have it on tape. He said his client went.
Oh, he changed his story hours, not a different day. Within the same day. This guy is a fucking clown. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no way he did that. There's no way this lawyer did this. There's no way. Oh my God. Chat, there's no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chad, did you just hear that? Guys, he changed his story within the same. He changed his story within the same day on the same network. Oh my God. Eddie from YouTube with the super chat said, you're doing a great job on this story. Keep up the good work. Eddie, I love you, man. Thank you, brother. Oh my God. Priscia and Teresa with both 200 stars over at Facebook. Teresa and Patricia Drew, thank you so much. You guys are great. There's no way. I got to put that back.
Questions are, and I'll put them to the attorney for you afterwards. So what does the 5th guy say? And good on you for getting an interview with him. And what are your questions?
So the 5th guy responded basically saying, because we spoke with Jordan Willis's attorney, John Paserno, on Monday. And after when we spoke with him, he told us that Jordan went to sleep. So it was a different story that he said in the statement on Saturday that he released. It was a different story that he told Ashley Banfield hours after we sat down with him. And we have it on tape. He said his client went to sleep, and so that these men were still in his house. So when I talked to him, my first question was, well, when you left the house, were they still alive? Were you the last person to see them alive? And he unequivocally said that is untrue. I was not the last person there. I spoke with his attorney, and his attorney told us, he was there until a little after midnight. And when he left, all of these men, all 4 men, so the 3 victims and Jordan Willis, they were awake, they were there, and they were watching Jeopardy on TV. My questions are, Chris, at this point are simply, so at first we were told he only received messages through Facebook, okay? Well, then once we hunted down the person number 5, this mystery man, then that changed, because when we talked to him, he said, yes, through his attorney, that he texted Jordan on Tuesday because he had received text from Clayton McGeene's fiance and Ricky Johnson's mom. So he had received text. So he inquired to Jordan asking, about the whereabouts.
And those weren't answered.
Exactly. Yeah. So why did you only got a Facebook message, and then now it's, I got text messages? And then my other question.
Oh, shit. Y'all, he's leaving out things. You guys get it? Oh my God. Everybody, chat, he's leaving out things. So it's kind of like, okay, let me give you an example. It's kind of like, let's say, I can't give an analogy. Let's say that I dropped this bottle, right? Boom, I dropped it. This glass bottle of water. Boom. And I'm like, let's say, give me somebody in the chat. Give me Ray. Ray's comment was like, better than Nancy Grace. Keep it up, brother. Ray, I appreciate you. Ray said, hey, Nov, why did you drop this? What happened to the glass bottle? Why did it drop? I'm be like, oh, I don't know. I found it like that. And then they're like, why did it break? What happened? I said, I don't know. It's just, I found, it's just, it broke. And then Ray's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll buy a new one. And later, Ray reviewed the footage and he's like, no, but I saw you tip over the bottle. And I'm like, oh yeah, I tipped it over. I was just saying to you that I just like, you know what I mean? Like I just so happened to find it. It's kind of like the lawyer dancing around the question of the text messages. You get it? Like, it's like when you ask somebody a question, you don't have to say exactly what happened, but you can say a round of what happened. That's exactly what he's saying. He's saying that he didn't tell us that. He didn't have to tell us about a specific text message. He only told us about a Facebook message or another message, not Alex's message. He didn't tell us directly what we wanted to know. I can't give it a good, that was a poor analogy. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find a good analogy. Like, he didn't tell us, what is the word? Like, he left things out on purpose. Like, he left things out. He left things out. That is, oh shit. This case is wildin'.
Are, Chris, at this point are simply, so at first we were told he only received messages through Facebook, okay? Well then, once we hunted down the person, number 5, this mystery man.
You see? That's the analogy. Once they hunt down Alex, ... listen.
Then that changed because when we talked to him, he said, yes, through his attorney, that he texted Jordan on Tuesday because he had received text from Clayton McGeene's fiance and Ricky Johnson's mom.
Boom! When they said that, now Willis is like, oh, yeah, I received text messages from bada, bada, bada. Which, again, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is I cannot say legally Willis is lying and he's guilty. I have to make sure I have to say that every podcast, okay? I'm not saying that legally. In my opinion, this is all speculation, my opinion, this whole entire podcast. I have to say this legally, Yeah, Patricia June with the 2305 stars. Holy chicken strips. You get the horns, Patricia June. Thank you so much. Patricia, thank you. We appreciate you over at Chronicle. Mary Bell with the 100 stars says, your enthusiasm is amazing. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on reaching your goals. Thank you, Mary Bell. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are incredible. Willis probably deleted the messages. It'll still show up on the phone records. Can I ask you guys a question? In phone records, you can't delete that. I don't think you can, right? You can't, right? You can't delete. Can somebody tell me that? Candy Shop 21, welcome to the Chronicle Club. You just joined the membership. Enjoy your perks, your status, your crown, and your priority. You get a whole bunch of perks. Congratulations. And somebody else joined. BRX MarX, welcome to the Chronicle family. Enjoy your perks as well. And thank you for joining the Chronicle Club. Somebody said, not in the phone. You cannot delete it. Okay. Everyone is saying that you cannot. Look at YouTube. YouTube and Facebook are both saying it. They said that you cannot delete phone records. You can delete, but not erase. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I like those words. Odorless. I like that. You can delete, but not erase. That's a very good way of putting that. Okay, now I'm understanding you guys. Okay, I'm understanding. Hard to keep track of the lies, Ray said, right, Ray? Member Kathy D with the Crown says, you can get a warrant for records from the phone company. Correct. I believe that's called a subpoena, right? You subpoena the phone. Is that correct as well? Remember, members, you get priority. You remember that. Like your messages light up. Like, remember that. If you got a Crown over at Facebook or YouTube, type your message. I can read it to everyone. It lights up. No, you can't. And if you have AT&T, you can see your records online. Candy Shop says, I'm excited to be part of the membership. You are so welcome. Of course, you're part of the family. All right, let's continue. This is ridiculous. This story is ridiculous.
He texted Jordan on Tuesday because he had received text from Clayton McGeene's fiance and Ricky Johnson's mom. So he had received text. So he inquired to Jordan asking, about the whereabouts.
And those weren't answered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why did you only got a Facebook message and then now it's, I got text messages? And then my other question, I think it's your question, which is, okay, so did he escort them to the door? Was he asleep? And when did he see them exit? Because the first statement he says, I didn't see them exit the house.
Right.
And then in the same paragraph, it says, actually, the last time he saw them is when they exited the house.
All right, so, and I'm going to go to...
In the same paragraph. What a contradiction, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give this guy a round of applause and this guy a round of applause. Congratulations on your contradiction. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job. Now you're wondering why people suspect you. It's because of this reason. You made yourself look like a fool. You got to stop doing that. Because you didn't do it more than once. You did it twice. You did it 3 times, if anything. And you have that lawyer that's representing you that's doing that for you. It ain't me. You can't. Don't blame the messenger. Thank you for your dedication, Candy Shop. Oh my God, Candy Shop did a membership and now a super chat. Candy Shop, thank you so much. Oh, you did 2. Candy Shop with the 4. Thank you. Maybe the 5th guy was involved. I cannot say for a fact. I don't know. I cannot say for a fact, guys, but this story is ridiculous. It's just getting worse. I told y'all it's getting worse every day. Every day is getting worse. Now look what we just found out. Look what we just found out, ladies and gentlemen. Look what we just found out.
Break, but I just want to ask you this. I'll talk to the lawyer on the other side of the break. But did the guy number 5 give you any indication of how hard they were partying and what they were doing?
No, he didn't give us any indication of that. And when we talked to his attorney, when I talked to Paserno, that is the question that no one seems to want to answer. What were they doing? Were there drugs involved? How much alcohol was involved? Those are just questions that at this point we haven't been able to get the answers to. But, as we've done all along, if you don't tell us, guess what? We're going to go out there and we're going to find them.
Hey, thank you for watching.
Out of all the questions, guys, that is everybody, listen up. Attention, everybody, listen up. Everybody, listen up. Listen up. Out of the whole entire thing, ladies and gentlemen, that is the number 1 question that no one wants to answer. Not Alex, not Willis, and not their lawyers. How hard did you party? No comment. Okay, who left first? Oh, he left first. No, he left first. No, I left first. No. What about the drugs? No comment. Did you watch the Chief games or Jeopardy? Wait, yes, the Chief games. But I watched Jeopardy. No, wait a minute, but I watched it and you left, but then when I saw you go to bed, no, I'm finishing. What about the drugs? No comment. Who supplied the drugs, ladies and gentlemen? Who supplied the drugs, ladies and gentlemen? Where did the drugs come from? Why is it that they 3 are gone, but Willis and his 5th guy is still alive? I will never understand that. I would never understand this. This is the full 10-minute interview.
McGeene, 36. Harrington, 37. Ricky
This came out today, guys.
Her
Came out
child
today.
ended
It
up
came out
Johnson,
today.
38. Clayton McGeene, 36. The father of one of the men who was found dead in the yard, Ricky Johnson Sr., okay, joins us now. I'm very sorry to meet you under these circumstances. I know speaking isn't the easiest thing for you to do, but everybody's going to understand what your message is on this story, Ricky. I promise you that. What do you believe happened to your son?
I believe that they were drugged in some kind of drug, and then they were drugged outside and left in the snow to die. And I don't know why. I don't know what went on, but I believe that because you can't have 3 grown men like that laying in the backyard, supposedly freezing to death. Well, they would have kicked the doors in and gotten the house. So I really believe they were drugged and then laid back there, and he didn't call the police for 2 days.
Very weird thing to do. We'd have to understand motive, but the first question is, because it's just, you have to admit that's a very bizarre thing to do if you're trying to separate yourself from a criminal activity, putting them.
Does anybody have, people are saying that they have the dispatch call. Typically I find all my links, all of them. I find all my sources.
This demonic man.
I did
in your own.
Hold on, guys. I don't know why Facebook.
Thinking she had found.
Hold on.
But was
the man of her
Facebook
dreams.
like automatically plays things, and it's ridiculous. Hold on. If you have that, can you please send it to me on Facebook or Discord? I would appreciate that very much. I want to get that dispatch call if it's authentic. I don't want to say that it's not, but I want to get it the correct one. I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the facts. All right. We're gonna get back to this interview. I paused it to let you guys know that honestly, I just want to say thank you. It's 11:54 Eastern time, and you guys are taking the time out of your day to watch me. And I don't think I watch a lot of different podcasters or TikTokers. People never stop to be grateful for what they have and just say thank you. So I just want to say that to you on the bottom of my heart. Thank you for spending this moment of your life with me. And I just want to be grateful for what I have. And you are giving me your time to do this case. So I just want to be thankful. It's nighttime, so I want you to know that, all right? That's all.
Was your son someone who abused drugs? I'm sorry to ask the question. I know you just lost him, but it's something that we'd have to know.
I don't believe he abused drugs. I know he did some drugs. I don't know what time.
I know he did some drugs. This is getting more interesting. Okay. I know that he did drugs, but he wasn't a drug addict or nothing. Okay.
But I don't believe he was abusing. He didn't have to go to rehab or anything like that. So, I think they were partying and everybody did.
I understand. And why do you believe that the friend Willis, do you know him? Do you know this Jordan Willis?
No.
Never met him. Never heard anything about him from Ricky.
Another guy that never heard of Willis. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. I told you that's something that nobody's paying attention to. Who said that? Laylee? Kaylee? The brother? The father? From different people. What did I say? I'm not saying that he never met them or don't know them. But if you're best friends with someone, how the fuck you don't know about this guy? I have a best friend Kenny, we've been best friends for what? I would say 7 years, 8 years. Half my family knows about him. The other half, I don't talk to them. How the hell does your father doesn't know about your best friend? Father.
No, nothing. The only thing I ever heard was Boyd said the guy wasn't quite right. He said men leave a little off.
I think you just said that your son had said that he wasn't quite right, that he was something off about him. You remembered Ricky saying that, but obviously he was still cool hanging out with him because that's where he was at the house that night.
Correct. Yes, all three of them went over there.
All right, and just one last question for you, and know that until this is solved, we'll stay on it. We're always a phone call away, okay? So we're here as you get more information. What are the police telling you right now?
Police won't even talk to it. We've called probably 15 times. They don't return our call. I called the sheriff. He hasn't returned my call.
Really?
About Ernie. He's on it now. So
My guess is, Ricky, you're going to get some attention when they know. I mean, look, you've been talking to the media already, but we're going to start calling the police and try to find out. I mean, that's part of the job, is being in touch with the victims' families. A lot of this doesn't make sense. I'm not questioning your credibility. I'm saying the story doesn't make sense. So, Ricky Johnson, we're on it, and I'm very sorry for the loss to your family, and we're a phone call away.
Really, really appreciate all the help you can give us.
All right. Ricky Johnson, Sr., thank you very much. Again, condolences to your family. I told you, it doesn't make sense, this situation, right? And that.
I love this guy so fucking cool, bro. I fucking love this guy so much. He's like, I told you, it doesn't make any sense. You see, he's kind of like, he kind of reminds me of me when reporting stuff. We come out of our element. You see, reporters have to be professional. And we're live. All right. Well, Jonathan, I'm here live right now where you see a vehicle they all sound robotic, but Kumo reminds me of myself where I'm a podcaster. I'm just me. I'm not robotic. And he kind of like, he's just out there. He wants to, like, if he see bullshit, he's going to call it. And that's exactly what it's good. We need more people like this.
All right. Ricky Johnson, Sr., thank you very much. Again, condolences to your family. I told you, it doesn't make sense, this situation, right? And that's weird for the police. I mean, you call him 15 times. He's upset. His father, he just lost his son. Very unusual for a department to not be in touch. All right, now let's flip it to the other side. The lawyer for Jordan Willis, he's the guy who lives in the house who supposedly hosted this watch party. There have been some different stories, though. So let's bring in counsel, John Paserno. It's good to have you. Did I say your name right?
You did. Thank you, Chris, for having me.
Okay, so we saw this part already. I don't want to be, repetitive here already. Let me go to the ending because it's probably an extra part that we did not
have been so quick to say there was no foul play involved and that this is not a homicide investigation. So that simply didn't happen. And I understand they're hurting and they want to lash out at people. But a good close friend of your son's and loved one is not the person to lash out at.
I understand your perspective. Please extend the invitation with your assistance to your client. Nothing's as compelling as the person involved themselves, but I appreciate you correcting the record and putting out his position on these very troubling questions because this situation just doesn't make sense. Counsel,
no, and Chris, I would tell you that once the autopsy has been concluded, at that time, I think it would be an appropriate time for all of us to talk again.
I'm happy to have you on. It's an open invitation.
This lawyer seems so confident, everybody. This lawyer is so confident. This lawyer is very confident, guys. I don't know. All right, we have another exclusive interview with a lawyer today. He did another one. He did another one. You guys want to see this? It's another one. Is a man All right, everybody, I think we're back. Hold on. We had a little bit of a problem. Hold on. Connection problem. Connection problem. Hold on, guys. Connection problem. I'm not sure. This is ridiculous, bro. This internet shit is trash. I need better internet. Yet again, multiple dips. Are we good? Are we back, everybody? Yes, we're good to go. Oh my Lord. What's to everybody? Holy shit. No, we're not back. Hold on, guys. We have a little bit of internet problem. Little delay. Give me 1 second, please. I don't know if this is going to work, but I guess we'll wait. And I'm gone. I'm good. Mic check, 1, 2. Bit of internet problem. Little delay. Give me 1 second, please. I don't know if this is going to work, but I guess we'll wait. And I'm gone. Okay. I'm off at Facebook. I'm going to have to stick on YouTube for now. I'm good. Mic check, 1, 2. Bit of internet problem. Little delay. Give me 1 second, please. I don't know if this is going to work, but I guess we'll wait. All right, you hear me? All right, good. All right, so Facebook is fried. Facebook is fucked. We're still live on YouTube. All right, guys, let's continue the story. I think I'm back. All right, cool.
Well, this morning, there are so many questions after those 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans were found dead in the frozen backyard of their friend, Jordan Willis, more than 2 weeks ago. Willis's attorney admitting a 5th person was also in the house when Willis went to bed on the couch, where he slept for 2 days, he says, until his friends' bodies were found.
Before he fell asleep, they were going to leave. He actually escorted them to the door, said their goodbyes, opened the door. He went back on the couch and he crashed.
But that 5th person reportedly denying all of that. He claims that he left the house while the 3 friends and Willis were still awake watching Jeopardy and insisting that he was not the last one to see them alive. Grieving family members, including our next guest, demanding answers. Jonathan Price. His brother was one of the men found in the backyard. His name was Ricky Johnson. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for joining us. I know your family is just devastated. Everyone on this couch has a brother. You say things are not adding up. What do you mean?
Well, for one, like you guys just showed, does he know when they left or does he not? Does he know if his dogs were there? Does he not? There's way too many questions still needing to be answered. And nobody can answer those questions in honesty except for Jordan. Yeah. The 5th person, he was there, but he wasn't there after a certain time frame.
Well, and didn't Jordan's attorney say, and correct me if I'm wrong, that he saw his 4 friends out at the end of the night?
Yes, that's what he originally said. And then he kind of backtracked on it after the 5th person came out. And that's just the stuff that's not adding up.
Yeah.
If you have to change your story, then how do we know at any time were you telling the truth? It doesn't make any sense.
Jonathan, so many people, when we read this story for the first time, we thought, who sleeps on a couch for 2 days? How did that happen? What do you think happened?
Exactly.
I mean, that part makes no sense to me, especially when it seems like you're a responsible individual, a responsible enough individual to gain a PhD in what seems like a very complicated science. If you're one of those type of people, in order to sleep all day on a Monday, which I assume was a work day, if you're working from home, I mean, I don't know how that is possible. I definitely wouldn't be able to do that.
Who the hell is at home sleeping on the couch. Who's at home sleeping on the couch? Ignores their phone calls. Doesn't look at his phone, as a lawyer said. Guys, this is so bullshit. This is so bullshit, bro. This is bullshit. This is so bullshit. This is so bullshit.
It's being reported.
And my job's not nearly as complicated.
Yeah, it's being reported that Jordan Willis, the guy who owns the house, who was allegedly asleep on the couch for 2 days, is an accomplished scientist. What are police telling you?
Police have not told us a single thing, not my mother. The last my mother heard was that they were still trying to get through the phones, and that was well over a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm. And Clayton's fiance, Clayton is one of your brother's best friends. All three of them, I understand, were inseparable. Clayton's fiance had to break into the house 2 days later because she wasn't hearing from her fiance, right?
Correct.
And then what did she find when she went into the house?
Well, she announced her presence. She made that very clear. And there was no answer from anybody, so she assumed that nobody was home. So she continued her search to where she.
How the fuck are you sleeping on the couch? How the hell do you sleep on the couch and she's yelling in the house? This is bullshit. This is ridiculous. Can somebody in the chat right now over at YouTube? I mean, I'm off at Facebook. I don't know what's going on, man. Streamlabs bullshit. Can somebody please tell me right now? Can somebody please tell me right now? Explain to me right now. Right now. Everybody, somebody explain to me. If she broke into the house and she made her presence, how is he sleeping on the couch and not hearing anything? How did Can somebody? Kathy East, welcome to the Chronicle Club. Enjoy your perks and welcome to the family. You see what I'm saying? This is bullshit, y'all. It's bullcrap.
The official statement wasn't actually released, so I don't know who she found on the back porch. But as soon as she found someone on the back porch, she immediately called the police. And when the police showed up, that's when Jordan answered the door.
He wasn't on the couch. He went to bed. Yeah, nah. But you're saying he went to bed, but they're telling us that he slept on the couch. His own lawyer is saying that.
As if he had no idea anything was going on. And, from there on, it was, we haven't really gotten something we can call the truth from him anyway.
And then the three men were found in the backyard. Were they frozen to death?
Well, the official cause of death is not stated, but they do say at the very beginning that they did freeze to death. Yes.
Yeah. Were there any drugs involved? Have you gotten toxicology reports back?
Toxicology is still waiting for a couple weeks, they said. That's the last we heard from Jordan's lawyer, because apparently they are anxiously waiting for that as well. I'm sure they would be, especially if he does know what's going on.
Jonathan, I know that the police are conducting this investigation, but what's your family going through, especially not having any answers?
That's the biggest thing is, I can't speak on all of my family, but for myself, it's been very difficult. And I don't think that I can ever fully heal until I find out what happened. And I'll never be fully healed. I admired my brother so much.
What was he like?
I looked up to him. Huge sports fan. Everything sports, no matter what it was. His three beautiful daughters, he loved them to death. You can see him when you look at them so much. They look just like him, and it's very difficult.
How are they doing?
Lynn on YouTube said that New York Post today shows the area where two were outside. What post was this, Lynn? Can you send it to the Discord or the Facebook message? I would love to see that. I would love to see that. New York Post talked about the area. I would love, you guys want to, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. If you're new to YouTube, hit that subscribe button for me, guys. I would appreciate that very, very, very much. The brother, you can see that he's crying, man. It's pretty fucked up, man. It's pretty sad. This is sad as fuck.
Well, not all of them understand. The older two, definitely going through a very hard time.
Gosh.
I'm not sure if the youngest one fully understands right now, being 4. So I'm not sure how much she's seeing online and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just very difficult to yeah.
Jonathan, this is a very important story. Everyone is concerned about this because we all watch football. We've been watching the Chiefs, and we can all relate to this story. We go to, tailgates. We go to people's houses to watch games, and we all bring a dip or chips or whatever, and this happened to your family, and it's just so bizarre. You're in our prayers. God bless you so much, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Damn, that was sad as hell. It looked like he just wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready. Like, nah, that was pretty sad. He's holding that back in. He was really holding that in. He was. That's sad as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I would have been like, yo, bro, take a break, man. What is his Facebook page? My Facebook page is, I gotta post that. This is crazy, man. This is, damn, I felt so much emotion there. I felt so much emotion for him. I really did. I felt that. Posting my Facebook link right now.
Sean O'Melia. And Sean, I know we are catching you just sort of fresh out of...
All right, so this one I'm going to save because we're about to end soon, but people think that it's fentanyl. So one of those men was my uncle. They didn't freeze outside. They were laced with fentanyl. I think this is what people getting the idea from. And that's his uncle, and I'm not going to say that this person now who is his nephew is lying, but I still have to keep my options on the table. I don't know if it's fentanyl. I don't know. I don't know if it's fentanyl, and it's just Jennifer, the mother, says that's what I'm hearing too. If the mother doesn't know, the brother doesn't know, we cannot be too sure it's fentanyl. We can assume so, but does drug plays a part? Potentially, it could be. Can poison take a part of this? Yes, just as much as drugs. We don't know. Police is saying this is not a homicide, but they don't know because they don't know the insides of these people. They got to wait for toxicology report. Then it's going to turn to a homicide. They just swiftly. It just bugs my mind how the police just, not a homicide. Motherfucker, you don't know what's inside. There was another True Crime podcaster who revealed the 911. She's Broadcastify. I'll look into that. Broadcastify. I got that, Lily. No, it was not freezing temperatures. Correct. It wasn't. Which is his uncle. I believe it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think this could be either Ricky or Clayton, because David is Jennifer's son. David is Jennifer. Wait, yes. Jennifer's son is David. Yes. Miss K over YouTube says 3 men don't just drop dead. That's a good point. They don't just fucking just drop dead. Like, exactly. That's the point that I'm making. At the same time, okay, I'm going to post this comment, what Dawn River just posted. Your son fell asleep in a baseball game, blah, 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 and I get you 100%. When it comes to unexpected noise in the environment you are surrounded, especially breaking glass, people yelling and screaming, busting your door, blah, 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 how do you still fall asleep? How do you fall asleep for 2 days? I'm good. I'll pass. I'm not buying it. No. I'm not buying it. No, I'm not buying it, chat. Chat, come on, chat. Let's talk about it. We're not buying it. We're not buying it. We're not buying it, people. We're not. We're not. Okay, so we saw this interview. This interview with the, damn, that interview was important. That lawyer interview, that's important. That's important. I'm going to save that and I'm going to put that back in for tomorrow when we come back with another podcast. I think I might do a podcast. I was going to skip for something.
Police insist there is no evidence of foul play, and it's not being investigated as a homicide. Right. We spoke to the homeowner's lawyer, John Pacerno.
The three individuals that were his friends, they did leave his house. He went to bed and he went to sleep. When he woke up the next morning, he just assumed that they had all gone home.
Why didn't he see these three friends outside?
He didn't look in the backyard. He didn't use the back door to go out to the backyard, and he had no knowledge that they were there.
The victims' cars were reportedly still parked in the driveway. Wouldn't he notice their car and think, hey, that's weird. Why is their car here?
I know it's been reported that they were in the driveway. That's incorrect. They were on the street.
He's saying that he slept on the couch with a loud fan and earbuds. That's what he's saying that what Willis did. Remember, he's connected to his lawyer. What I want to do, I want to question the fiance. I want to be like, fiance, can I ask you a question? When you broke into the house, did you hear a loud fan? That's a good one. I would love that. Did you see anybody on the couch? Anything at all? I mean, she would have fucking screamed or something or beat his ass or be like, yo, what the hell happened? There's a dead body, bada, bada, bada. It's like the people that are connected to this case the most, we're just not able to talk to them at all. We're not able to talk to them.
He did not notice them.
Jonathan Price's brother, Ricky, is one of the victims. Jonathan, do you suspect foul play?
Yes.
What do you think happened?
There's no way that it would be anything other than, something sinister.
The results of the autopsies are pending.
Temperatures dropped into the teens during the 2-day.
Negative, lies. Yo, chat, let me ask you guys a question real quick. Let me ask YouTube a question. I'm gonna put the chat right here. YouTube, let me ask you a question. What if, I'm asking YouTube, all you guys a question. What if the toxicology shows nothing? Just answer the question. What if the toxicology report shows nothing? Nothing. I'm glad she didn't get shot. Ooh. Lawyer looks like Epstein. The cars were in the street, so then he would have seen them easier. Yes, Veronica, that's what I pointed out 2 podcasts ago, yes. I said the exact same thing you just said. Then it's a cover-up. Don't know. Mass said aliens. They was murdered then, but they show no signs of murder. Like that's why he was cleared. There was nothing like no gunshot wounds, stab wounds, strangulation, nothing, no signs, nothing of that we know of. One of the bodies was found in the basement. That's incorrect, Mike. It was in the porch. Then he knows how to make something that isn't traceable. He's a scientist. Ooh. Kitty, let me pin that. Let me pin what Kitty just said. Could be a possibility. Could be. I can't knock that. What Kitty just wrote? Did you get my Facebook Ouija board, Jessica? This is what Lynn just sent me. Good job, Lynn. Let's have a look. YouTube, let's have a look. Let's have a look, YouTube. Jordan Willis, father defends. Wait, didn't I show this yesterday? Defends him. A mysterious swirls around deaths of 3 didn't do anything wrong. I did show this yesterday. What am I talking about? Yes, I did show this yesterday. Yes, I did. Rodney Willis said that his song had nothing to do with the deaths of the 3. His song? What? Rodney Willis said his son, not song, this is his Whoa! These were all good friends of his. They were all people he went to school with. He took them to the football game the day before the Chiefs. Willis' dad, Thursday, outside his Kansas City home. Willis' attorney, John Persono, has said Willis been asleep on the couch next to the whirling of the loud fan for 2 days. Ha! He also wears noise-canceling headphones. When concerned, what the fuck? That's his father. So this is it. This is exactly where they found the body. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at it. You are looking at it. And you can see the snow. I was fucking right about the weather. Damn, I really want an apology from the people that was arguing with me who said, no, it was a lot of snow. I remember that day when I said that. I remember that day. And this is the photos that were taken. Oh my God. Light snow, ladies and gentlemen, light snow. Mike says the family have little details themselves. How old is that picture? Sabrina thinks it's a cover-up. Headphones, not AirPods. Regardless, like you had headphones in for 2 days? Unlikely. This sounds like an AI article, Bear says, but it's not. If it was, it would have. But look, see, article by Steve and Catherine. I'm going to get more information. I gotta get more details. Well, they're on the ground or the patio chairs on the ground. So in this picture right here, where the body was found, one body was this is where one body was found right here. The rest were found in the backyard, as in two. Even though this is a backyard, they specifically put emphasis on one body saying patio because it was found on the patio. It makes it gives you a firm distinguish between locations, basically. That's what they're doing here. People are confusing the Sunday game the weekend before with, I know, Virgo, I know. That's why I'm not, I showed the temperature, I went into detail. That's why, Virgo, I'm not paying attention. That's why I try to tell people, but when I teach them, when I show them, like for instance, I'm gonna do it again, just watch. I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna do it again. I do forgive the newcomers though. You don't know, you don't understand. I totally understand. But like when I show proof of something, they're like, no. And then when I show another article that's cross-referencing that, they saying no. And I'm like, okay, so then you can just stay and believe that they froze to death. That's perfectly fine. I even went on ChatGPT and I showed people that 36 and 39 is not enough to freeze people, let alone the time length. The time length it will take in that specific temperature. It doesn't make sense. You understand? Okay, let's look at this raining day. This looks like what? Between the hours of, could be 12 and 3, maybe 12 and 3 because it's cloudy. Still daytime, I mean, just early. Still could be morning even, 11. This specific weather was described in the weather report that I have. I'll show you right now. So let's look for a rainy day where this picture could have been taken, right? Let's give an example real quick. So I'm gonna, if I can go back, it could have been Monday the 15th. It could have been Saturday the 13th. It could have been January the 12th. But this is where it happened right here. This is the date. All in the mid and high 30s. The lowest we see here on that time where it happened is 36 degrees. 36 degrees, excuse me. Humidity is 56%, heading upwards, only to 6 to 9 miles per hour wind. And that is one of the lowest when it came to this week. And then you cannot tell me that these people decided to go outside and intentionally freeze to death. How can you not? If something is telling you, yo, it's cold, I want to go inside, I'm going to go inside. But what is stopping me from going inside? I must be impaired by something. And that something must have been given to them, or they did it themselves through drugs or whatever it could be. But for 3 people at one time, 3 people drugged and died at the same exact area, 1 in the patio, 2 in the back. Something's off. Something's off. That's not gonna, I'm not gonna sit, that's not gonna sit right with me. I'm not gonna sit there and be comfortable. I live in Kansas City. We did not get snow till Tuesday, which was the light snow day. Am I correct? During the afternoon, evening? Below 32 is freezing. It's scarlet. So you can, below 32 degrees, you can be first introduced to being frozen to death. But it'll take long for that. Long for that. So it snowed on them. The next day, afternoonish, light snow. The YouTube isn't playing either on my phone, only playing on the TV. Wait, really? For real? Oh, it is playing on the phone. Yeah. But they did say guy on porch had snow on him. He's going to, because it's the next day, lights. Did I not show you guys it? The next day, light snow. Can you see it? 12 p.m., 6 p.m., light snow, fog. Humidity is 32, 33%. Winds between 8 and 10 miles per hour. That doesn't conclude that you froze to death. It could be the reason that would be considered the byproduct of how they could possibly die. But primarily, what is keeping you from? What is so? Let me get this straight. They all just drunk and then just all fell down and then died because of alcohol. You see what I'm saying? I would know when to get up. I would know to go inside when I'm cold. Even when I'm drinking, I would know just to get up in general. I'm on the floor, I'm drunk. But I don't think they were all 3 at the same time intoxicated that much to not be able to move and get up and go. No. January 8th says light snow. January 9th, Tuesday said light snow. And humidity was less than before, with introducing to 5 to 6 more miles per hour wind. It's the point that I'm getting at is that they all at the same time, all 3 of them, all is bullcrap. It's so disturbing that they laid there for days on the middle of the night, on the 7th, like in the middle of the night, January 8th to the full day of January 8th, till January 9th, until the girl got there and then the police got there. So they stood there quite a while, yes. Yes. Do you think he gave them something? Taylor, I cannot legally say that Willis gave them something. I can't claim it's a fact, but somebody gave them something. Was it Alex? I don't know. Was it Willis? I don't know. The only person that seems a bit suspicious here, I would say is Willis. I would say that. Willis is more suspicious. Absolutely. Oh my God, absolutely. Oh my God, the lawyer is just ridiculous. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it now. Just a tad. I usually stay on for about, it is 2 hours, yeah. But I'm going to wrap it up, YouTube. I'm very sorry for the crash earlier. I do apologize. I do sorry about that. But I don't know. My internet is just funky as fuck. So I apologize. But do me a favor. If you're brand new, please hit the like button before we leave. 1,000 people watching, 557 likes. Can we do just 100 more? I would appreciate that. Hit the share button if you haven't. But most importantly, hit the subscribe button, guys. Because it's going to allow you to come back more, see more content, get involved. Shout out to all my new members. If I forgot to say your name, I do apologize. So let me introduce the new members, okay? Amanda Hoot, Mary Bellman, Kathy East, Candy Shop, BRX Marksy. Congratulations to everyone who joined. Thank you, Starry Night, for being my mod and the 2 donos. Shocked me a little bit. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in and for being here. Like I said, podcast every day, new shit. We're going to get involved. We don't play around here. We do not mess around. Great show. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate you. Guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Who is Alex? That's the guy number 5, Alex Lee. I got his Facebook. I will show it tomorrow. Being here, we'll get involved. We'll get involved. We'll get involved. How to become membership? Before I leave, you can become a member. You can still become a member after, but if you want to become a member, this is the perfect time to do so before I leave. So we all can welcome you. Get your perks. Jessica says, you are amazing. Wish everyone communicated like you. Jessica, thank you. I try my best. I talk to everyone no matter what. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate you. To notice that he has dogs in the picture. Where were the dogs at night? Left it at his parents' house so far. Somebody said that he left it at he had the dogs there. Some YouTuber claimed that. I can't say that. I can't say that's a fact. What about DJ? He spent $10. I didn't see DJ. Who said this? Are you working for DJ? You want me to show? Who said that? Like, I'm not lying. Look, DJ's not here. Look, no DJ. Who said that? I want to see that comment. Hold on real quick. Let me see this. Can you go live a little earlier? Rose said, absolutely. What about DJ? Who said that? I don't know what DJ was talking about. I think he took a drug and made them go in cardiac arrest. Ooh, Dez. Probably so. Probably so. I wouldn't miss a donation. If I did, I'm only human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't intentionally miss somebody's dono. And if I did, you have to understand that I'm doing so much. I got 5 computer screens. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know? And if I miss something, I do apologize. It's not easy doing my job. I do apologize. First time finding your channel. Hello, Amanda Hudson. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm out. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Until then, guys, I will see you on the next one. Like I always say, do good, die great. I love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one.